Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Lucasfilm teasing the return of sequel trilogy characters. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. So in this time of Star Wars, the Book of Boba Fett's marketing campaign is ramping up, and we have seen that with exclusive articles on Empire along with the exclusive teaser images. We covered that in yesterday's video, so be sure to check that out here on the channel, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video here from Star Wars Coffee, where we cover news, leaks, and I give you my analysis as well as posting trailers and all of the TV spots I can find. So be sure to subscribe there so you don't miss anything for the Book of Boba Fett's marketing campaign or Kenobi and/or when all of that drops. And be sure to subscribe to our sister channel here, R2's Memory Bank, if you're interested in all things Marvel, especially right now with Spider-Man No Way Home's marketing campaign ramping up. But what we're going to be talking about today is an article written by Empire's Ben Travis where Kathleen Kennedy talks about teasing the sequel trilogy characters. So this is actually something that seems to have been teased several times. We know that I covered Daisy Ridley going out to lunch with Kathleen Kennedy in person, which means one of them would have had to fly across the world essentially to a different country to make this happen. So this does not surprise me as much as it may surprise some of you who weren't aware of that, but it does include here that there will be at least talks about this being reprised, and so that is extremely interesting to see. So the Obi-Wan Kenobi show we know is springing up from the prequel trilogy, and Rogue One prequels is what Andor is, and now we have the Mandoverse, which takes place between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. However, we haven't really done a deep dive into the sequel trilogy in that sense as we have with these other shows filling in these gaps. So Lucasfilm execs Kathleen Kennedy said, "Certainly, those are not characters we're going to forget. This is the third generation of Star Wars heroes. They will live on, and those are conversations that are going on with the creative team as well. The Force is as strong as ever." So, interestingly enough here, these are conversations that are going on, presently going on, not have gone on, which would be past tense. These are currently going on. And when you pair this together with the fact that we know that Kathleen Kennedy has been seen at lunch with Daisy Ridley, and we know that John Boyega has recently been talking about how he'd like to reprise Finn after he said he didn't want to be Disney Plussed, but of course now he does, we're seeing this come back. And we know Oscar Isaac in the past has said that he probably doesn't intend to return to the character unless he needs another house, which is kind of just a poor way to posture that position. And of course now we know Oscar Isaac is doing Marvel's Moon Knight, so perhaps he might not be involved, but we know that Daisy Ridley has had that conversation with Kathleen Kennedy, if that is indeed what they were talking about at lunch, which with this article at this point and that lunch happening just a couple of months ago, I can't imagine that being anything but the case. So I would say we're going to get some type of tease for some type of Disney Plus exclusive series, because they've already done the movies. I'm sure they won't be doing another movie, but I am very interested to see what happens with these sequel trilogy characters to hopefully flesh out some of the continuity and hopefully see, a more filled out story, especially with the Rise of Skywalker's pacing in the first act. And we also know that Adam Driver, while we don't know if he had been in talks with this, we know that there were talks of a Kylo Ren and Knights of Ren live-action Disney Plus series, and that happened, we heard that right after the Rise of Skywalker came out, that those conversations were going on. So we'll have to see what actually ends up meeting, the production slate here soon, I hope. And either way, I'm very excited to just see something from the sequel trilogy, as we're getting an High Republic where there's rumored to be some Old Republic stuff happening, and we have the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy all getting live action shows. So I hope that they do something like this for the sequel trilogy. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.